In this video, I'm going to show you how to book your air travel using Concur. Once logged in and at the home page, we'll use the trip search function to enter in our travel details. For this example, I'll be booking my airfare for the upcoming November council meeting. So I'll be departing from Portland and flying to John Wayne in Santa Ana. My departure date will be November the 12th, and I'll be returning home on the 20th. I'm searching right now for a 9 a.m. departure, and you'll notice a drop down with a ±2 here. This is referring to how many hours before or after 9 a.m. in this case you want to include in the search criteria. I always just put 12 because that has a pretty wide window for other options. Next, we want to make sure that it's searching for economy class and that we do not have find a hotel or pick up, drop off a rental car checked. Rental cars aren't approved by the council, and since this is a council meeting and there will be a room block, the council is handling that, so we don't need to find a hotel. Go ahead and hit search. Once the search finishes, which can take up to a couple minutes, will be displayed what carriers are available and how many stops they may have. Now in my case, I typically fly Alaska and I like nonstop flights, so I'm going to select the 3 results that would fit that criteria, and they'll be displayed below. We'll start off by selecting our outbound flight, and in this case, the 11:40 from Portland sounds like a good fit, so I'll go ahead and hit the quote for price and it'll be added to my desired itinerary. Next, we'll finish this up by selecting the return flight, and in this case the 9:50 seems to be the best fit. So I'll select quote for price, and now I'm being displayed my desired itinerary. I'm going to click price these options, and it's going to give me a final quote for what that flight's going to cost. Now we'll see up top here that $419.20 is what the cost of that flight is. And then there's a hide details and a show details button here. If I click that, it'll give me other options that may fit the criteria at different prices. I'll go ahead and hide that again and scroll to the bottom where we see view more fares. Now you're going to always want to click view more fares to ensure that you're getting the best possible fare rate for your trip. So I'm going to go ahead and click that, and what we'll find is there is actually a cheaper fare, and there's a economy ticket that is non-refundable for $323.20 versus the refundable $419.20 I was originally quoted. Now, in my case, I know I'm going to be there the duration of the meeting since I do unload and pack up of our equipment, and I know I won't be changing my itinerary, so it makes the most sense to go the cheapest possible solution, which is the $323.20. However, others may not know if their itinerary is going to change before the meeting, or if, for example, we're at the meeting and the council gets a little off timing on the agenda and you end up having to change your airfare. It's going to be a lot less costly to change it if it's a refundable ticket than if it's a non-refundable ticket. So if they're within $100 of each other, we recommend you just always choose the refundable option. Or if you're unsure of your travel itinerary or dates at the time of booking, we recommend that you go with the refundable option as well. If it's massively different in price or you have a question, please contact council staff before booking anything. Once you selected your flight, you're going to go ahead and hit select. Next, we'll need to review and reserve the flight. You're going to look over the details that you selected on the previous page. You're going to verify that the travel information is correct, and it should auto-populate because when you set up your Concur profile, you should have entered all this in. If there's anything missing, now's the time to edit it and include it. And finally, you can select the seats for your flight. Now, I'm not going to do it in this video, but all you need to do is click this button and a pop-up will appear where you can select the seats for your flight. Finally, at the bottom, this is reminding me that this is a non-refundable ticket that I selected, and then you're going to click Reserve Flight and Continue once you've verified all the details. Now that we've made our reservations, we need to go over the travel details for accuracy. Go through and make sure that all the details are accurate, and once confirmed, scroll to the bottom and click Next. We prompted with this attention that our trip does not have any car or hotel reservations applied to the itinerary. As a reminder, car rentals are not reimbursable by the council, and since this itinerary is for a council meeting, a room block will have been created and the council will take care of hotel reservations in that manner. Go ahead and hit OK to continue. Should this have been an auxiliary meeting that we were setting up, say an advisory body meeting held elsewhere, and you did not have a room block dictated via an email or written notice ahead of time, you can book your hotel through Concur at that time. If there's ever a question, please contact council staff before doing any booking on your own. Next, we're going to need to enter in some trip booking information. We're going to need to give this trip a name, and since it's for the November council meeting, I'm just going to call it November Council Meeting Travel. And that name is going to come in handy later when we fill out our expense report. Next, there's a meeting, which is a required field. Click the drop down, and as you can see, council meeting, which is the purpose of this meeting, is an option. And then the meeting location is also a required field, and there's a list of all of our locations here. Now, this meeting will be held at the Hyatt Regency in Orange County. And once that information is filled out, go ahead and click Next. Now we're at the final stage. Go ahead and once again look over your trip overview, make sure all the reservations and all the details are accurate. And once everything has been verified, scroll to the bottom and hit Purchase Ticket. From here, you'll get an email confirmation and you should be done with your travel booking. Should you have any questions, please contact council staff. We'll be more than happy to help you. Thanks for watching.